Hold on. Look at my
We're
juicy
here.
suit.
Oh my God.
Remember the old juicy
So
suit?
90s. I love them. Do you have the pants too? Woohoo! Supermodel. Look, Dana, I just want to show you this real quick.
Wow.
It's the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, baby.
They don't have game night there. They should have taken my whole living
Look at
room
this.
set.
Woo. I'm a real housewife. Woo-hoo.
I love it. So what's going on there? I've got a bunch of gossip to tell you. If you can hang on, if not, you can jump off. But tell me what you heard.
Okay, so yesterday was super fun. My most favorite person was Brynn. Not a big shock. She was so into it, Dana. She wouldn't leave her photo ops. Like for 2.5 hours, she did photo ops at her booth, which nobody else did. She was like hugging and kissing everyone and cheersing. And of course, she told me to meet her there, so I did. And I thanked her for the wristband because she gave me a VIP wristband for 3 days. And she was like, love, are you having the most amazing time? And I said, yes, I am. And she hugged me. And then I was lucky enough to get a Bravopalooza with her later, her and Aaron and Sai and Uba. So the 4 of us like hung out, and there was like a lot of cocktails, and those are like the fun little rooms you go into to like really hang. So I saw Brynn twice, and I feel like we're besties now. But she was so cute in the Bravopalooza. Like Uba and Sai and Aaron were like at the step and repeat. But Brynn was like with the people, like in with us, toasting and like sitting on the edge of a little couch talking to all of us. So it was, I really feel like that was my most special thing yesterday. And also for me personally, it was a big deal. I met Erica Jane and gave her my book, and she hugged me, and she told me that my page is very supportive of her. Which I'm like, you must not remember the like Wicked Witch meme I made about you, but I didn't say anything. She was like, thank you so much, and hugged me and said thank you for the book. And I almost broke her.
That's called gaslighting. Gaslighting.
What? Oh no. Well, I almost broke her by hugging her because she is like a stick. Like you could break her bones. She's so thin.
Hormones.
Scary. And then yesterday I thought the most beautiful was Brynn, and Aaron was pretty stunning, like flawless, and Uba was just on it. Like she was gorgeous, and she would give you like a selfie, but she would like make sure it looked good, and she's like, we're staying here, honey, so the selfie is perfect. And the biggest surprise of the day was Angie K from Salt Lake City. I never thought anything of her, but she could not have been nicer to everyone. Not me, I didn't even go up and meet her, but I was watching, and she was like, everyone said, like, wow, I didn't expect her to be that, like, warm and friendly and lovely, and her husband was taking pictures for everybody, and I was blown away because I thought she was just like a throwaway housewife, but I've changed
Well,
my
remember,
opinion.
they have to be, remember that they have to be good to you guys, because if they aren't, they end up dragged all over the floor. So.
Right, well, guess what? Guess who was not nice? The only person I saw be mean yesterday was Lindsay, who my very lovely follower was hanging out with me, and Lindsay was taking a few photos on the way into the VIP lounge, and my friend said, Lindsay, would you mind if I took a pic? And Lindsay said, sure, of course. And a woman went before her, and then my friend walked up, okay, like ready for my selfie, and Lindsay goes, duh, and walked away, like this with her hand. Like, I don't know if you can see it, but like, waved her away.
And by the way, you guys, Thea can't really hear me, which is why I'm going to wait to talk. I'm going to wait to talk till the end, because Thea can't hear me very well, and I want her to get out what she wants to say. So if you wonder why I'm not talking, that's why.
Sorry, guys. But anyways, yeah, so she was a little rude, and I had to introduce myself to her, and she gave me a hug and stuff. I said, I've been saying to everybody all day, like, hi, I'm Thea from Your Moms Are Watching, and most people are like, oh, like Tamra and Eddie, and all the people that I've DM'd with but never met in person. So everyone was nice, and Lindsay was nice, but to my friend, she was like the only person all day that like dismissed her. So I don't know what that was about, but it was very nice. And everyone else, of course, I saw Shannon. She was beside herself, lovely. People were asking her at her booth about her DUI, and she was like, "You guys, I'm so embarrassed, and I just want to thank you." She got all teary. She's like, "I want to thank you all for supporting me." And I went like voluntarily to something, whatever. I heard her. I was like standing next to her step and repeat, but I didn't do the step and repeat, which was like my MO all day yesterday. Like, I'm not getting a picture. I'm just saying hi, so I could like not have to wait a half hour for everything. So I don't have any selfies with anybody, but whatever. It was fun.
Let's see what else. I want to see what else happened. Lindsay was rude. Audience, Summer House roasted Lindsay. What about Lindsay being roasted on stage?
Oh, God. So the moderators said to everybody, okay, guys, like we've already addressed this elephant in the room. So let's be nice to Lindsay and like we can ask questions, but don't go there, basically. And they ask you before you get up, what is your question going to be? So they vet you, basically. And three people stood up and said rude things to her. One said, how could you possibly make this up to Danielle? Like how vile you were to her.
Yeah. And what she said,
I don't think I was vile at all. And aren't we vetting these questions? Like she was not happy. And then they said, how do you, Kyle, how do you feel about Lindsay calling you out in Us Weekly, you know, for not being nice? And Lindsay didn't like that. And then someone else said, so Lindsay, what do you think about being a real housewife? The rumors have said you should be on New York. And she goes, well, that was the plan before I got dumped. And that was funny. Like, she wasn't that happy with that question either, but that was, like, obviously a dig at Carl. So it's interesting because Carl didn't say anything. And it was interesting, too, because on the Vanderpump Rules panel, Ariana and Sandoval didn't really exchange barbs that much. I mean, Ariana clearly wasn't happy. But Lindsay was, like, nonstop barbs at Carl. Her and Danielle were, like, holding hands and giggling and making all kinds of rude comments. Whereas like on Vanderpump, they were so much more civil. Ariana was obviously said she would never be friends with Sandoval ever in her life, but she didn't extrapolate. She wasn't snarky. She was very graceful. She was very composed. And Lindsay was a wreck.
I can't believe it. So there's been so much fun happening. I watched a bunch of stuff. Oh, let's see what you're looking at.
This is the Beverly Hills.
Oh my God,
in honor of you,
in the background. We're definitely getting a copyright strike on this one. Oh wow.
It's like the you're allowed to stand there and hold a diamond.
Oh, that's so fun. Or you could just get your own.
Anyway, there's lots of good things like that here.
Sure. This is Thea's book.
Yes. Here's my book. I gave my book away at the on the line this morning to like 5 people.
Thank you, Carol. We're definitely going to get a copyright strike with the background, so I will not be making advertising revenue off this one. So thank you for the super supers. Can you get to let me see what else is there. Thea, what else is there? Oh, okay.
So behind me is the Ask Andy panel.
It's hard to see. Oh, there, I see it now.
What?
It looks fun. It looks really fun.
Okay.
Any other tea you want to spill?
What?
Any other tea you want to spill before I let you go? Because it's really loud.
Oh, sorry.
It's really loud.
I froze. Hold on.
It's really loud where you are.
Okay. I heard that Garth will take a selfie picture with me at the Bravos because of alleged racial statements. So she refused to stand next to her. I heard that from somebody who was right there when it happened, so I believe it.
Wait,
I don't know
who
that
did she refuse to stay away from? Who did she not want to stand with?
Marge.
Is it true? What do you think? I asked for the boys to prove it.
Yeah, I think that probably that's going to get around today because that was a big deal. Like she wouldn't take a picture. Everyone was taking pictures at the Bravos. So I feel like that will get around today. I don't know, but my friend who was there told me. So I think that did happen.
Is it? I thought it was Marge's voice was maybe edited, or is it really her? Because if it is, she should be canceled.
No, I don't think it's real, but I'm saying that Garcelle just didn't want to take the chance. That's what I gathered. So I think
I bet Garcelle thinks it's real.
Right. Or she heard about it, didn't hear it herself, and she was just erring on the side of caution, so she refused. I'm not saying it's unfair, but Garcelle, I'm sure, just doesn't even want to deal with anybody with any sort of racial rumors.
Well, I'll tell you what, if Marge said what that tape says, she should be absolutely fired and canceled. No, I mean, there's not even a doubt. It's horrific. It's horrific. If, however, it's somebody editing it and making that out there, then they're horrific. And those people should really be punished for putting that fabrication out there and perpetuating hate. Bullshit.
Well, just to be clear, I do not think that happened, but that's my opinion. I think it's a fake.
I saw that she publicly said no. She said she didn't say it. It was made up. That it was edited or something. Right. I saw that. I can't believe people.
That's the tea from last night. Supposedly, Lala and Captain Jason had a little thing at the after party. We'll see if. Yeah, Luann was going for him, but I think Lala won him. That's what I heard. We'll see. I only know one person who was at the after party because it was Bravo Labs only. No plus ones. Very strict. But I do know, and I had the code to get into that, the elevator code, but I was really tired last night, and I didn't want to try to sneak into anything. I just went home and went to bed. I had dinner, and then I went home and went to bed. I saw Lisa Vanderpump at the cocktail party. So I went home and went to bed, so I didn't go. But I'll get more tea today from her as to anything else that happened at the after party. And
guess what I got in the mail today?
What?
I got a giant box from Clorox.
Oh, yeah. Well,
they sent me a huge box of like gifts. I'm like, what is in this? I love it.
Well, I'm going today to the Charming House Rules Watch What Happens Live tonight and the Bravo After Dark party at the Aria nightclub. And I'm going live all day from panels, so I should be able to I saved a bunch of panels from yesterday on my main page, and I'm going to try to just get as much as I can out there today.
Yeah, have you seen any of the influencers? Is Adam there, Up and Adam?
I mean, I met Ryan Bailey. I've never met him, and he was actually nice. I gave him a book.
Yeah,
and I've met a lot of them, not really any bad ones. I didn't see Zach there. Here yet. But I did.
I'm so sure Erica Jane gave him a comp ticket because he and Erica are tight.
What?
Zach and Erica are tight, so I'm sure she gave him a comp ticket.
Oh, maybe. I actually gave Giorgio Saz a free ticket. I hope you like him. I gave him.
I don't think Giorgio likes me, but I like him.
Well, he better now because I gave him a 3-day VIP ticket free, and he cried. And so now he better like you.
Oh, thank you. I love you. Thank you for converting people one person at a time with bribery.
We will. Okay. Okay, Dana, I love you. I'm going to go to the Ask Andy panel now. I love you.
Okay, have a great day, sweetheart. Okay. Have fun. Bye. All right, well, you guys stay here with me. All right, wow, that is so loud. I'll have her go somewhere quieter tomorrow. Jeez Louise. All right, so I wanted to tell you some other tea that she didn't cover that I got that I wanted to share with you guys. It's just going to be a quick dump, but I think you'll appreciate it. So basically, they announced yesterday that Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip is going to come out in December of 2023. Now, this is really going to be a challenge, I think, based on the fact that we found out that Ramona Singer is just gotten fired from her real estate job, and she's really being, I don't know, whatever, Andy's distancing himself from her and all this stuff. So it's going to be interesting to see how this legacy concept is going to happen in December. As you guys know, the other trip, Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, Monaco, has been put on pause, maybe permanently. So Andy's got to be like, wow, I've spent all this money on all these shows and I can't use them. And I can't have it happen with another one. So anyway, I thought I'd mention that. I wanted to tell you that Andy Cohen yesterday said on his panel that he found Monica Garcia from Real Housewives of Salt Lake City relatable. Jeff Lewis said he didn't like Monica because I think he thinks she's sketchy, but also because she, I guess, doesn't have the lifestyle that Jeff Lewis thinks a housewife should have. And so he doesn't understand why she's on the show. Andy argued back. She's the most relatable one of the group because she shows that, she can't keep up with the Joneses and feels bad about it. So they had like a little tiff on that. Meanwhile, Jeff Lewis said that Kyle Richards was Andy Cohen's favorite on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and then said a very controversial thing, which is that now Kyle is gay, that he doesn't think Andy thinks she's his favorite anymore. So that set everybody, in a ruckus, because remember, Jeff Lewis had made up with Kyle Richards at some point briefly after he called her out for using semaglutide and called her out for having this affair with Morgan Wade and all this stuff. And Kyle was pissed. And then Jeff apologized and sent her something, flowers, I think. And she made up with him. But now he seems to be coming for her again. So I'm sure something happened behind the scenes that we're not aware of. Let's see. It was really funny. So Dorinda was on a panel yesterday with Marlo, and they were doing iconic lines from the show. And the first few minutes of the show, they couldn't guess any of the iconic lines. So I was laughing because I'm like, how iconic can they be if you guys don't even know what they are for 5 minutes into the iconic line game show? But they finally got their groove on and did start to get them. That was a fun little kind of exchange between Marlo and Dorinda, and they're very different, so it was nice. Dorinda was fighting for the win. She was really invested in this game. It was really silly. I think Housewife Historian was on one of the games I saw yesterday too. She was it was a trivia game of some sort. And then let's see, blah, blah. What else happened? Oh, Dorinda said that she felt that Real Housewives of New York, the new one, was sort of sad and it wasn't festive enough for her. She was having trouble watching it because she just wasn't getting in the groove with all the sad stories and stuff. But she met the girls, and on a personal basis, she found all of them to be amazing and awesome. And she loves that they're young and showing a different side of New York. But she said she wished that Andy had not called it Real Housewives of New York, that he had called it something else, Ladies of New York or Girlfriends of New York, something that would have depicted it differently, because she felt I guess it wasn't on brand with the Real Housewives. So that was kind of an interesting thing. Dorit went on a fashion panel. She was talking with, who was it? Oh God, who was on that panel? Meredith Marks from Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, and Paige, who is on Southern Charmed, and one of the houses, Winter House, Summer House, some of the houses. Anyway, you know who she is. And they were all talking fashion, and Dorit got a lot of questions, and she was really monotone and kind of flat on the show. And I'm not being judgmental. It came across that she was struggling on the panel. And then suddenly she said, I want to deal with the elephant in the room. I want to say that PK and I are staying together, and we've had a really tough time, but we're staying together. And she starts off the panel with that. And then they move on, and she still doesn't have great energy in it. I could tell she was like not enjoying it. I don't know. It came across in her. It's like she was talking about fashion, and she was sort of matter of fact. And she was like, I always struggle to find 3 words to explain my fashion. And she said chic, obviously, chic, chic, chic. And then she kind of stuttered, and she seemed like not that into it. And then she was like, oh, classic and something else. And it just kind of fell flat. And so I felt like maybe Dorit is probably feeling a little bit of a way about this year's Bravocon. She was definitely being featured by Bravo at Bravocon as much, if not more, than Kyle, which, that could cause some friction. Let's see if there was anything else. Oh, Katie Maloney said that her and Tom Schwartz are on terms. They've been civil to each other, but not really connecting. Some of her friends believe that she is being pursued by Tom Schwartz still, that he still crushes on her a lot. And so that was kind of interesting that he's got that feeling. A lot of the live stream yesterday on Peacock before you make a purchase stalled. So there were long periods of time over the 5 hours where you watch this Peacock logo and it says like, we're dealing with something, or we're waiting for something to happen, and they would just show the logo. And so that was a little bit frustrating if you paid the $6 just to watch the streaming. I just wanted to mention that to you guys who are on a budget. There was a real estate panel with Josh and MJ from Shaws of Sunset. And it turns out the only tea that really came out of that one, the Gorgas were on it too. It was weird. It was like a real estate oriented theme panel. I don't know what thought of that one, but MJ said she's working at the agency. So MJ's working for Mauricio Umansky now. I thought you guys would find that kind of like a whatever sidebar or something. Of course, they played the Vanderpump Rules teaser. I think they may have done a Real Housewives of Dubai teaser episode or something. That's either happening yesterday or today. I don't know. I am not supporting Real Housewives of Dubai. I think it's horrific human rights issues over there, not to mention what the UAE is doing with all the other political things happening. And I hate to do that, but I'm just not supporting Dubai, period, the end. And I've been there, and I went to the barrage, the barrage. What the hell was it called? I just lost my head. I need more coffee. What's that 5-star hotel? Anyway, I went there, and it's okay. What else? Hi, Emily. How are you? Thanks so much, you guys. The music is going to make this video so that I can't monetize it, because Thea had like music in the background. So please send super stickers if you could. Budget. You're hilarious. Listen, any super sticker helps me too. Believe me, it adds up. So what was I going to tell you guys besides, the Burj Al Arab, that was the name of the hotel. And so I still don't support Dubai. Okay. Moving on. Tom Sandoval did a panel with Lisa Vanderpump yesterday, and he was saying, Lisa Vanderpump was saying, let's keep things above the belt, everybody. But then she came on stage and she was very shady, which is kind of a Housewives move. It's like have everybody follow your lead and then you actually like screw everybody. That's kind of what she did. She was really shady. But anyway, what ended up happening is we found out that in season 11, Tom Sandoval's main storyline is going to be that Tom Schwartz and his friendship have been damaged by the scandal with Ariana Madix, and that Tom Sandoval is going to have to try to make amends with Tom Schwartz. So all of that season 11 is going to be them trying to come back together after all this disruption in their relationship. They, in the end, we think get there, but still need some work, not going to be like Tom and Tom like it used to be. They also said in the teaser that it looks like Ariana Madix threatens to sue Tom Sandoval, but we don't know what the lawsuit really is about. That's interesting. Then Lisa Vanderpump made the announcement. Thank you, Shay. I really try for you guys. I do. Sometimes I watch like 17 hours of TV or audiobooks all in a row, like a lunatic, to get all of it for you. So it means so much to me. So anywho, what was I talking about? No barrel is that. So Lisa Vanderpump said, I will be willing to go back on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So this big announcement happens that she is now ready to go back on the show and is willing to go back on the show. And so that comes out. So I thought you guys would want to hear that. That's a big deal. DJ James, Jamie Kennedy had a push-up contest with Tom Sandoval and won. Tom Sandoval was in a really sort of unusual fashion that Lisa Vanderpump kept making fun of. It was a denim skirt. And Lisa Vanderpump kept asking Tom Sandoval to take his skirt off in front of the audience. And I was just like, I always feel so bad for Ken. I know you guys like, it's Lisa's humor and she's British and all this stuff. But ever since I was on the show, I always kind of felt like, God, it must be hard to be Lisa Vanderpump's husband. You know, yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Okay. They brought up Peter Madrigal. I think that's how you say his name. The manager, he was back at SUR. Lisa said gushing things about him, that he's her rock, et cetera, that they couldn't do anything without him. She announced that she's going to be opening a new restaurant in the Vegas area, I guess, called Pinky's at the Flamingo Hotel. It'll be her third venue in Las Vegas now, I guess, that they are announcing. And Lisa was saying like a lot of what was my impression? She's changed a lot since I knew her. She was always confident, which I respected, but she really came off as almost like in love with herself. She's like, oh, my iconic line. Oh, my amazing this. So, and I was just like, okay, lady, everybody calls you an icon. You don't need to keep like playing into it. It's like, maybe be humble for a minute and like, let us keep saying it. It's hard to say it when you're saying it all the time. So that was just something that struck me. She wasn't like that before. So I think being a producer of a hit show has really impacted her this year. Let's see. Sheena, Lisa Vanderpump admitted that Sheena Shea was the start of Vanderpump Rules, which we've heard Brandi Glanville say in the past. Basically, when Sheena Shea cheated with Brandi Glanville's husband, allegedly, and Brandi called her out on it, and it was sort of a crossover on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. This is what gave everybody the oomph to actually do Vanderpump Rules. SUR was under construction. She knew the staff over there was messy, and that actually was what Lisa Vanderpump admitted was the starting point of Vanderpump Rules. So I thought that was interesting. A lot of people have said different stories, but that was Lisa's take on it. So I guess in a way, she does owe Brandi Glanville money, like Brandi says. Did you hear that gossip? Brandy Glanville said Lisa Vanderpump owes her $350,000 or something. And then it was somehow tied to her losing her job either on Beverly Hills, or it was tied to the Vanderpump Rules start of the show. I don't know. I'll leave it to you guys to decide how you feel about that. We're reminded on another panel by Katie Maloney that LVP is tattooed to Tom Sandoval's ass because he lost a competition with ping pong. And so Katie brought that up for some reason. They were talking about Tom's butt and tattoos. And so anyway, I guess that bet he put LVP on his butt. They mentioned that the upcoming Vanderpump Rules season will be shorter than normal. And let's see, is there any other stuff that came up that I thought was interesting? Takes a lot for me to think something's interesting. Yeah, I guess that was pretty much the highlights, you guys, from yesterday. Yeah, me neither, honestly. I don't either. But I think what she believes happened, so you know, is that she believes that Lisa Vanderpump, because she's the producer of Vanderpump Rules, is so powerful that Lisa being upset with Brandy, remember she hit her in the face and then started all those rumors that they were having an affair and all this stuff, like playfully. But Lisa, I think Brandy feels that Lisa reached out to production on a really high level and said, I don't want this person on the show based on these things. And they took action against Brandy. And so she lost the following season because of Lisa. I think that's at the basis of it more than, the show. But Lisa did give her credit in an indirect way for Vanderpump Rules. So that's it. But yes, the whole time I was on the show with Brandy Glanville, one of the things that really got to the ladies was that Brandy would look for things on everybody. And, if it wasn't true, she'd say it anyway, just to get a reaction out of people. And the show is very exhausting as it is. It's so emotional. As a viewer, I can see now why you guys enjoyed it so much. But when you're on it, you feel like you're the sacrificial lamb. It really is like that Hunger Games. It's great to watch the people murdering each other as long as you're not the one being murdered. Right. So, it's already so challenging emotionally because you realize that things you say and do on the show will jeopardize your family and all this stuff, because it does play out like that. I know that's what you sign up for, but it's really intense. And so when you have that added bomb dynamic of someone willing to throw anything out on national TV against you, and you have to then defend it, it's tough. It's a lot. It is. It's a lot. But thank God I'm not on that side anymore. So I get to be my own bomb now. That's so exciting. Oh, Peaches, thank you. Thank you. You have the best gossip, by the way. I mean, Peaches keeps me in the loop. She's like, Dana's recording, because sometimes I record for like 8 hours, one show. And Peaches will be like, okay, here's what's happened that's really epic that you need to know. And I'm like, thank you so much. You guys, just really quick. Oh, thank you, Kelly. That is so generous of you. Thank you so much. Wow. Everybody's little bit means so much to me. I have patrons that are well-to-do and patrons that have a lot of expendable income. And then I have patrons that are really tight. And whether it's like $1 or a thank you or $50 or whatever, it just means so much to me. Oh, really quick. I don't normally do these lives alone, so it's kind of fun. Look what I got. Oh, it's really heavy. Look what I got from Clorox. I'm sure it's not going to be that crazy. I wish it was like bendy, but it isn't. But it's Clorox. But you know what? They sent this to me, and I haven't ever done one of these before because I don't accept free things, generally speaking. I get asked all the time on my YouTube, can I send free stuff? Can I pay you like $50 to say this or whatever. And I say no, because the only way I'll ever put anything on my YouTube is if I use it and I like it and it's extraordinary, or it's, paid properly, because I don't need to waste your time, right? With BS or mine, right? It's not, oh my God, they did an amazing thing. Hold on. What is this? What? Look at this, you guys. I'm thinking it's going to be a bunch of Lysol or like the spray bottle to clean my house. I have a dog with Alzheimer's. And so she's constantly making a mess, and I have to keep her in like a contained area, but it's beautiful. It's in my living room. But I have to always clean with bleach and everything. And she doesn't know where she is. I can't do it yet. I'm not ready. It's been years of it, and I still can't do it. Okay. She got really bad too recently, but guess what I found out it was? I found out that it might have been the flea and tick medication I was giving her, because you're not supposed to give it to dogs with neurological issues. And I was thinking, my dog is so sick, it may be time, because she was just having seizures and all this stuff recently. And then I realized it was the flea and tick medicine. And I'm like, I cannot believe that my doctor for my dog didn't tell me this. Like, I almost did the worst thing. And it turns out that it was the flea and tick medicine. Hi, Damien. Oh my God, you're so handsome. Look at you. I love your hair. Okay, let's open this package. I can't believe this is from Clorox. I mean, this is like Christmas. You know what? They did this. I want to say this, you guys. I wasn't expecting this package. This is why I'm doing this unboxing, because when I see random acts of kindness, people doing stuff for no reason, right? Just out of the goodness of their heart, it makes me want to like do a lot for them, because they're different. They're not the typical person. They're like special. Do you know what I mean? One day, I had a fan club person when I was on TV. I know, isn't that funny? And she, out of the goodness of her heart, just promoted me and stuff on the show. She was so kind. And she had like a job and everything and a kid, and her kid got sad. And she was so kind. And I said, I'm going to do something for her. And her kid had wanted a couture purse. And she never asked me for one. She just said, like, I want one, like she wants one. And, I don't know, like it's hard. It's like, what do I say to her? Is it all it's cracked up to be? And I was like, no, it isn't. It's like just crap, it's just crap. And she was like, I'm like, it's great to be fashionable and stuff, but there's a million ways to do that. Like, look hot, you can wear a paper bag and look great, And so anyway, I sent her my Dior saddlebag, right, with a note inside of it to her, because I wanted her to know that I wasn't just saying that it really doesn't matter. And I wanted her to have it, but I wanted her to also realize that it's easy come, easy go, easy come again. And who cares? That's not what matters in life. No. Look what I got. It's a soft blanket. It says dreams on it. Oh my God. And the mother load. Holy crap. This is awesome. I can't believe it. Holy moly. All right. But I feel like we should have music like dum, 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 dum. Look at it. I mean, right? Let's see. Oh my God, this must be what the people got at Bravocon. It's full of stuff, you guys. Oh my goodness, look. It's this thing. It says David's tea. This is perfect for me because it's a theme of gossip and tea. So this is good. Look, hi, Dana. They sent a note. Hi, Dana. Reality TV fans know this weekend will be a memorable and messy one. If there's one thing we know, it's that the messiest moments stem from flipped tables, tear-soaked linens, and above all, spilling the tea. Yes, that's Dana's tea. That's why we wanted to provide everything you need for the ultimate viewing tea party to watch the drama unfold. Aw, Cheers to all the piping hot tea and messy moments to come with you, your friends at Clorox. Oh, I love it. Oh my goodness. So what is in it? Oh wait, it's got a sticker on it. This must be cheap. It smells so good. What is this? I didn't intend to do this on here, so if you're bored, you can leave. I don't know. I don't do these often. Oh, I've actually never done one, I don't think. Did I ever do one? Maybe one, Meredith's, when she sent me that $300 jacket. I, again, didn't ask for it because I couldn't afford it, and I complimented someone about it. Sometimes there's really good people out there, no matter what they're depicted on TV, you know? All right, let's see here. What is this thing? Oh my God, this is so hard to open. Oh, it's tea. Look, it's a selection of tea, color coordinated. Well, that's pretty. I'm going to start drinking tea now. Oh, Kate Spade. Kate Spade. What? Did Clorox do a collab with Kate Spade? This is amazing. You guys, look, I got a Kate Spade teacup to go with my tea. Spilling the tea. Let's see what else we got. Oh my gosh, this is like amazing. Who knew? Clorox is so cool. I'll never look at cleaning again in a negative way. Okay, then there's, oh my gosh, they gave me a teacup, a teapot. And then they gave me honey pot, a honey pot. And I got a beautiful teacup, but it's wrapped up tight. Look at it. Wow. That would take like an hour, so we won't open that one. And then I got this. Flipping tables. Look, flipping tables. A shout out to Teresa. This is cedar and suede. And it has a, what is in here? Oh, beautiful candle. Oh my goodness. Look at it. Ah, it's so fun. Teresa's been having fun. I saw her doing a photo op. She really seems to be enjoying herself. Melissa too, depending on who you are. Now, this is the thing that I've really been waiting for. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Can't wait to clean the toilet. Just kidding. I hate cleaning the toilet. It's so gross. All right, what else? Okay, we did the honey. Oh, there's one more thing. Gosh, dang. It's so beautiful. Look, they even gave me this stuff in here. This is like, seriously, the best present I've had in like years. I know, sad, but true. I still have PTSD over my ex. I can't date anyone. So, and my son draws me pictures. All right, let me see. What is this? This is like a real mystery. It's like a space thing. Oh, yes. Okay. This is, oh my God. Le Durée. I don't know how you say it. It's French. You know those cookies? Look. Oh yeah. These are gorgeous. God, this is so classy. Look at this. You see them? Those pretty. Terrible at showing you. That's cool. There's lots of flavors in there. What's this? Oh, it's refrigerated. The thing is refrigerated. That's amazing. They put like a little mini fridge thing in it so that the cookies would stay well. Clorox, wow. Thank you so much for this unboxing. I mean, for this box, which I unboxed, which I don't normally do. Again, they didn't ask me. They didn't ask me for anything. They didn't know I was even doing this live today. So, all right. Well, that makes me happy. Let's see. Anything? Hi, Peaches. Thank you. There you go. I love Peaches. Okay. What else we got here? Oh my God, you're sick? Aw, I hope you feel better. I've been feeling sick too a few weeks ago, like a lot for some reason. I don't know, really down. I'm happy I'm fasting right now. It's really helping me. Oh, Nat, you're so sweet. That's so nice of you. To be honest, a lot of my people who watch my show are very information oriented. That's why they like my channel. And so they're probably being tortured by this one. But so anyway, I tried. All right, you guys, I'm doing another one tomorrow at 12:30. Thea will start off. She'll do her tea dump. And then I will have more tea for you. I'll go ahead and watch a few hours of the show today and get the best of the best for you and try to give you another one tomorrow. Unfortunately, I don't believe I will get any more fun stuff. I think this will probably be it for a while, but this was a fun surprise to incorporate into today's video. And then on Monday, I'm doing another live. I know I never do this many. I'm doing it with Bravolita. And Bravolita actually broke the story of all the stuff that we saw on Real Housewives of Potomac last season with Chris Bassett and Candace Dillard. And she also is telling me there's a bunch of stuff coming up on the storyline on Real Housewives of Potomac, which is coming out this Sunday, the new season, to do with stuff that she broke. So she's going to explain to me, you know, what she saw, what she observed, the receipts, like, and she's going to really get me understanding this. Because I said to her, listen, either Chris Bassett is really doing some bad things because he's seeing other women and all this stuff and breaking hearts and, you know, not being loyal to Candace, or maybe that's okay and she doesn't mind. I don't know their relationship, but I said, you know, either it's that or this guy very unfairly is being targeted in, you know, all this stuff coming out. I mean, there's been a woman, Ayana, who did went on Tasha K's show and told a like crazy story about him. And so I was like, I really want to understand where this originated from for myself. I can take a real position on it. So anywho, that's what we're doing Monday. That one's at 11:30 a.m. EST. So the one tomorrow will be at the same time, 12:30 noon, if you're on EST, or 9:30 a.m. PST. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, an amazing weekend. I'll make some tea and think of you all. And I will curl up in my blanket. It's probably very clean because it's Clorox. All right, you guys, have a great weekend. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.